Bollywood industry is full of Muslims.
Too many, yeah. Too many, yes.
I'm not saying that majority are Muslims, but there are...
The bigger ones are.
Yeah.
The ones who are ruling are.
The top three are.
Yes, yes.
The Khans are.
Yeah.
But in reality, I mean, if you were to see Muslims in Bollywood industry, I would say they are not 10, they are not 100, but hundreds.
Yeah, sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And those who are like superstar and so on are in dozens.
Yeah.
Right? Not in just 2 digits. Yeah. And some of them you might have seen basically that हम तो भाई अल्लाह को भी पूछते हैं और भगवान को भी पूछते हैं. हमारे घर में जो है मुसल्ला भी है और मूर्ति भी है. Some of them are like that. Yeah. Some of them are, you can say, just by chance that they are Muslim by name. Yeah. So in that environment, if you get those signals, if you get those vibes and those dreams, definitely you are chosen from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yes, definitely.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was talking to you in that manner. So now, how difficult was it? और मुफ्ती साहब आपके ज़हन में भी कोई बात आए दरमियान में कोई आप ऐड करना चाहें तो by all means आप ज़रूर करें. How difficult was it for you to then leave everything and go towards, you can say, rather simple life, not so exciting life in terms of worldly?
I'm going to be dead honest with you. It was the most easiest decision I've ever taken. Trust me.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the hawa that we make that it's the most toughest decision, but it's not. Because when you come towards goodness, Allah sends so much of positivity in you that, you know, there is no way that you're going to feel that this is the most difficult decision that I'm taking in my life. I was not a materialistic person any which ways. I like material. I'm not going to say I love brands, I love material, but I'm not greedy for it. If I get it, great. If no, no problem. It's not something that I have to get this by hook or by crook. You know, I was not that kind of a person. I'm a very homely person. I am a family person. I love family. I love my people. I'm there for people. I'm always somebody who is, you know, who is the middle person who's always joining people. I like to, you know, I like to mend things. I don't like to break things. So I think even that mentality is something that really helped me. And when I was, you know, when I was training myself during lockdown, okay, I think the first most tough decision for me was to switch off the TV. And it was during Ramadan and it was Chandrat, and I remember, yeah, nahi, Chandrat ko band ho gayi thi. So I remember telling Anas that, you know, I have decided one thing. Like everything happened step by step during lockdown. So the first thing I called him and told us, like, today's Chandrat, and I've decided I'm never going to watch TV ever again. And my mom, I didn't even bother to ask her, you know, because I was like, I know it's right, and I don't want to take your decision also in this. Now I am your teacher. So I remember switching it off, and then I remember cancelling our cable connection. So even if my mother wants to switch on the TV, there was nothing to watch. Alhamdulillah, in Ramzan, we were good Muslims somewhere. So, you know how it is. You know, Ramzan, the whole vibe changes of everyone. Yeah. So, Ramadan, any which ways, none of us watch TV. That was a rule for last so many years that no matter what, you're not going to switch on TV, even for news. There's nothing that we are going to do any which ways. So just keep it shut, concentrate on the ibadat. But the moment, you know, everything was gone, and, you know, keeping yourself away from the phone, because phone is the biggest fitna now. And, you know, you really have to save yourself from the phone. And I was like, nee, let me listen to the bayans, let me listen to the tilawat, let me listen and learn things. So that was my first step. And I think after a while, after I think a week or during Ramadan, I don't remember, maybe mid-Ramadan, I decided that I'm not going to talk to any non-mahram anymore. And that phase was so difficult for me at that point of time, because emotionally I was I was in a different world. Obviously, there was this certain depression and anxiety that I was going through because of a lot of things, you know, also because of the amal you do, I think, that puts you in this kind of a situation apart from your personal situation. So I was already going through, and I remember the people who were there for me as friends. I remember I just told Anas, I said, I've decided I'm not going to talk to any non-mahram. And he was the only one I used to confide in. So I was not telling anybody anything about my changes because I was too scared that shaitan would not let me change. And I was so scared of him. I was so scared of him. It's so funny that even my mother didn't know I'm changing till the time I announced my tawbah, that I've left everything and I've taken the hijab forever. So
was that before your marriage? Or?
yeah, of course, before I have done everything for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not for marriage, not for a boy. Because this is the love that I wanted to show Allah, that this is for you. And I will never join anybody in this course, even when it comes to a simple hijab or this, that this is solely because I love you from bottom of my heart and
So
I want to come by your side.
It was not a condition from him.
No way. In fact, he was shocked. When I told him that, you know, when I was tying my scarf and going for work office, like I have a skincare clinic, Anas didn't know. Anas thought that, oh, I'm covering up because it's COVID and everything. And then Anas is like, every day you're wearing this. So he felt that there's something.
मुझे याद है रमज़ान के बाद जब कोरोना पहली दफ़ा खुलने लगा तो हमारे यहाँ से जब ऐलान हुआ हुकूमत की तरफ से तो मैंने इन्हें कहा कि कोई बात नहीं भी आप काम करें और थोड़ा सा
He was the one who was telling me,
थोड़ी सी
walk.
हमारी बातचीत हो चुकी
Don't
थी।
leave anything now.
ख़त्म हो तो फिर मैं थोड़ी सी सुनाता हूँ तो हमारे जो नाजरीन देख रहे हैं उनमें जिनकी शादियाँ नहीं हुई उनको बड़ी हिम्मत होगी लड़कों को तो मैं ये कहा करता हूँ कि मुझे अल्लाह ताला ने सना दे दी ना तो अगर कोई किसी भी लड़की का इरादा रखे ना अल्लाह से मांगता रहे कोशिश करता रहे तो पूरा हो जाता है निकाह हो ही जाता है आखिर तो एक इनको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आया कि भाई
ये बातें तो 20-30 साल पहले हमारे सामने आनी चाहिए
जी तो एक कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आया कि भाई ये सूट है खतरों का खिलाड़ी की इंडिया में शो आता है उसमें ये रह चुकी थी तो वो आमतन साउथ अफ्रीका में शूट होता है वो सारा तो लॉकडाउन था और लॉकडाउन खुला था दुनिया भर के अंदर थोड़ा थोड़ा खुलना शुरू हुआ था तो उस साल वो लोग शूट कर रहे थे इंडिया ही में तो उन दिनों में इनको कहा कि भाई इस तरीके से हैं ये हैं फला है मैंने कहा कर लो आप नहीं मैं नहीं करूँगी तो मैं तो इस तरीके से तैयार था कि भाई ठीक है थोड़ा सा हम बर्दाश्त करेंगे वक्त के साथ ये खुद बदलेंगी तो उसमें फ़ायदा रहेगा शादी
हो चुकी थी
नहीं है शादी नहीं लेकिन हम दोनों के दरमियान
फास्ट ट्रैक
तय हो चुका
He wanted to be slow and have hikmat, but I was on a fast track. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Leave it.
Yeah.
और वो इतनी जल्दी
And that is the best to be honest.
Yeah, that is the best.
Yeah,
because I knew if I would do that, I would go there, things will change. Because shaitan is, astaghfirullah, he's so powerful, unfortunately, and he's inside our nafs. It's so difficult to fight with him. It's the most difficult battle. And especially when you're already there and when you see so much of money. You know, the greed is never ending. It's going to be never ending till your qabr, I think. But, you know, that is when I was like, I am nowhere doing it. I know there's a lot of money involved and I'm getting whatever I'm quoting. But I knew that I don't want to do it at all. I wanted to save myself. I didn't want to step in there. I was like, no, I've taken this scarf. If I'll go there, I have to remove this. And then I don't want the hidayat to be delayed anymore. Because this happened even before. In 2018, मैंने एक प्लान बनाया था तब जब इनसे मुलाकात दूसरी बार मेरी
बड़ी खूबसूरत हमारी कहानी है
वो ऑफ कैमरा बताएंगे थोड़ा सा सेंसर्ड चीजें
बता भी सकते हैं घर की बात
सो तब
आहिस्ता आहिस्ता आएंगे आज आप लोगों का हमने पोस्टमार्टम करना सिर्फ ऑपरेशन नहीं पोस्टमार्टम तो अभी तो इब्तिदा है
So 2018 मेरा डिले हो गया था तो फिर 20 में मैंने सोचा नहीं अब वो 2018 वाला रिपीट नहीं करना है अगर अब वो होगा तो अब नहीं हो पाएगा सो मैंने कहा ये मेरा जो जोन अभी बहुत करेक्ट चल रहा है माय माइंड फ्रेम इज आल्सो ऑन द राइट ट्रैक एंड दिस इज द राइट टाइम वो कहते हैं ना जब लोहा गर्म हो तो उस पर हथौड़ा मार देना चाहिए आई थिंक दैट वाज द सिचुएशन इन माय लाइफ आई सेड अब इसे ठंडा होने नहीं देना लेट्स मेक द मोस्ट ऑफ दिस टाइम
माशाल्लाह